Hey there, Ghost. This is Will with another Ghost Recon Breakpoint video, and today we are reviewing the L115A3. This is the last sniper rifle to be reviewed out of everything so far in the game. So, um, yeah, just a quick show here. Only boost I've got is handling and damage to drones, no range boost. And we're going to just pull it up here just so you can see the stats here and what I've got equipped. You know, the L115A3 is pretty limited in what it can equip. It can do the standard scope and suppressor, and then it can also do an extended mag. That's it. Nothing else really special about it. So, let us get on to the range testing here. So, I'm going to do this. Fire. And there we go. Let's go check that out. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And there you go. There is the bullet drop for the L115. So, not great. I don't believe it's actually the worst, but yeah. So, you know, the worst part about it is you cannot equip a bipod or a rail attachment, which really limits this rifle's potential here. So next, we are doing sound detection testing, and let those guys get back, because those guys are who I'm doing my testing on. So I'm going to pull off my suppressor here, and we're going to get at about 10 to 15 meters away from them. Except I know I need to come over here, I believe, to do this, because they are, I want to make sure I have line of sight. We don't want line of sight to actually interfere with our testing. So, okay, let's check here. Okay, 127. That's the guy we're targeting right there, because he's the closest. Oh, wait, no, it's this guy. This guy's closest. I took out 2 drones that's over by them. That's why they were active. Oh, we got these guys over here, too. You know, I may actually go for these guys. Oh, maybe not, because they got a drone there, and I haven't taken that out yet. But, you know, we're not too worried about them. I do have some wolves over there that may go aggro when I fire without my suppressor, but that's okay. Actually, hell, we'll take them out real quick.
Oh.
Yeah, I always rush my last shot. Always rush it. Alright. Let's see, can I get... Man, I gotta go all the way around here to get to my good spot. Reload. Those roamers over there we may have to take out too, but we should be able to get a good line of sight shot over here. Hopefully. It's gonna be close. Yeah, we'll be fine. There we go. That's good. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about them. They'll hear it, but they're far enough away. I don't care too much. So, okay, that guy is closer now, so we gotta switch to him. So there's our target. 208 meters. There we go. Okay, we'll do 210. Firing. No reaction. No reaction. No reaction. No reaction. Okay, 202 meters. Not that bad. So, we're going to take these guys out here. There we go. Now, we're going to... Oh, good. He's already to being boring. So we're going to mark that down. That was 202 for unsuppressed. Now suppressed, if we're in line with other rifles at 202, we should be 27, although I doubt it's really that measurable. So for suppressed. Don't you wish ghillies actually provided a boost? Okay, so we're going to get up to 30 meters here. No reaction. 29, no reaction. No reaction. No. 5, no. 24. 23. 22, man. I'll reload. 21, wow. 20 meters. That is crazy. So that's actually the best suppressed close range sniper rifle out of all of my testing. 20 meters. So that's pretty darn fantastic. Alright, that is 1 point for the L115A3. 1 point basically out of nothing, but we will talk about that after we finish damage testing. So let's go ahead and go get a vehicle to do our damage testing. Alright, so like usual, we are going to test against a Landscape Mark II with the suppressor on. And so let's get this done. We're over there, and we're going to move it off the vehicle spawn point just in case, because I do plan on actually playing the game today, and I want to make sure I can get a vehicle without having to reload the area here. So, alright. Here we go. L115A3 damage tests. Yep, and that's in line with previous tests. So 15 shots for damage. Now, while I run back to the bivouac here, I will pull up the chart so you can see the damage and range comparisons. Now you may be wondering, Will, why aren't you including the detection range? Because it's really not that big of a difference to justify it. You know, so, and plus, it's all in the previous videos. If you want to use a specific sniper rifle, you're not going to pick the one that has the best detection range because, like I said, it's not that big of a difference. So, anyways, you're looking at the chart, you're seeing this is every sniper rifle in the game so far. It's the L115A3 is not a great rifle. It really does not offer much over any others, except for the suppressed detection range. which is hilarious. But even that's not that useful, because if you're at 20 meters, you don't need to use a sniper rifle. You should be using a DMR, assault rifle, shotgun, SMG, any of those, unless you're doing a one-weapon run. And then if you are, the L115A3 is probably your worst choice still. Now, as far as like how it compares, we're going to compare it to the TAC 50. You know, it really doesn't have anything on the TAC 50, except for, actually, no. I mean, except for handling and quote-unquote recoil. But honestly, I hate the recoil on this thing. I mean, the reload times, I guess. The reload times are slightly better, but once, you're going to have to reload more just because it does almost half the damage of the TAC 50. I mean, that's ridiculous. It's not that useful of a rifle. So, its rate of fire isn't anything special. You're really better off, honestly, going with any of the other sniper rifles, or even a DMR. Like, as far as damage goes, DMR-wise, the Scorpio Scout does a lot better damage-wise. The Scorpio Scout Quiet is worse, but not by a huge amount. It's just, it's a sad sniper rifle that is not worth your time. And so, I really don't know what else to tell you there. You kind of have high hopes for this rifle because it's a classic rifle, depicted in a lot of different situations and games and movies and things like that. You want it to be good, but it's not. Just like me wanting the Recon A1 to be good because it's such a unique rifle. Its design is fantastic. It's gorgeous. It's awesome. I love the Recon A1, but it just does not compare. And in fact, the Recon A1 has the same damage rating as the L115A3. The Recon A1 just ranks higher because what you can equip on it, you can equip it for long-range shots. Like the TAC 50. It's comparable to the TAC 50 because you can equip a rangefinder and bipod on it. And so, it's just, yeah, if you want to use a rifle that no one else is using, use the Recon A1. The L115A3, you're just making the, I mean, I guess if you want a challenge, use the L115A3. Sure, go for it. But I still wouldn't recommend it. I'm not a min-maxer, necessarily. I don't try to get the absolute best, and otherwise I would be shooting with an HDI 24/7 as far as like best damage. But no, I like the TAC 50. So yeah, that's really honestly all I can say about the L115A3. It is not a worthwhile rifle in my opinion. Pick any of the other sniper rifles, literally any of them, over the L115A3. So, alright, Ghosts, that's what I got for you. Ending the sniper rifle reviews with quite possibly the worst sniper rifle. How's that for a bang? Up next, we will be doing DMRs. We will start DMRs next week, probably. And with any luck, I will get all the new DMRs that are battle rewards, although I believe there's one I missed from the previous battle reward faction mission chapter. So I believe it was like a variant on the Mark 17 as a DMR, which is cool. I can't recall off the top of my head right now. But if they actually do end up putting in the game where you can get the blueprint for it, then I will do that later and tack it on. Like all the others, any new rifles we get, I will review them as I get them. So yeah. So all right, that's everything I got for you. Thanks a bunch, Ghosts. Don't forget to like, comment, share these videos. Let me know what else you want to see in game. As I mentioned in my previous video, I may be doing something talking about gear score, or actually that video may even already be up by the time you're watching this. My gear score video will focus on things like what's the best stats to roll once you get up to 250 in gear score, because realistically you don't need higher than that unless you're doing raids. And things. I do not plan on doing a raid video at this time. Maybe further down the road as they iron out the bugs and... Okay. Sorry, I should have kept my mouse moving and tried to activate screensaver. Maybe further down the road, once they iron out bugs, I will do raids. But until then, meh. And plus, I'm not much of a raids person. So, alright. Thanks a bunch, Ghosts. Don't forget to check out my website, classicwfl.com, where I've got art, music, photography, t-shirts, and my blog, and everything else under the sun. And if you're lucky, maybe I will see you in Erewhon.